What I want to show you is why do we need to do the limits? What are we trying to get to? It's called the concept of the derivative. The derivative is really the slope. And I'll say more about that right now. I'm going to draw this. I'm going to draw a curve. So suppose we have this curve here. Bang. Okay. Take these 2 points. So here's a function f of x. Let this be x. Okay? Well, what can we do with this? I'm going to draw down here. We're going to get this. This is going to be x1. This is going to be x2. And also, it's going to be delta x. Delta x is equal to x2 minus x1. And we want to approximate this function right in the middle. So what will we do? Well, first thing to do is approximate it as a straight line between the two. A straight line. So we have delta x here with a slope. The straight line has a slope, and this is delta y. So what can we do with that? Clearly, we see that m, the slope, is equal to delta y over delta x. But notice here, we wanted to make the approximation. We're going to get the slope at this point here, in between these points. Well, clearly, as we shrink the value of delta x, squeeze delta x down, these points move along the curve, and we end up getting a tangent line right at that point. That's the concept of the derivative. So let's write it out a little bit more precisely. So what we do is we write this as the slope of the tangent line to the curve, called f prime, is equal to the limit as delta x approaches 0 of delta y over delta x. That's the concept that we're introducing here. As delta x approaches 0, this slope becomes this, f prime of x. And that's called the derivative, D-E-R-I-V-A-T-I-V. Derivative. What else can we say about it? We can get more detailed. So let's come down here. We're still on the screen. So let's go here. F prime of x is equal to delta y, which is f of x2 minus f of x1 divided by delta x. What's that equal to? Well, that's equal to f of x1 plus delta x minus f of x1 divided by delta x. Oh, and don't forget, I drew it here, but you got to take the limit as x approaches 0, or delta x approaches 0. You have to have that in there. That's why we've been studying limits. And it's all cool and everything, but really you got to get to this point. So that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed this video. Check me out at my webpage, DRC Physics Made Simple, on YouTube. Have a great day.